Hello everybody. Brian here from quantlabs.net. Today in this video, I haven't done a long one. Hello to everybody on YouTube, just to bring you up to date. I have not been posting a lot on YouTube. A lot of the crypto talk goes on over at Rebel and my website. And I'm also not posting as much on Facebook as well, or Twitter. But we'll leave it at that. Let's get to our charts and whatnot. So right now what you can see here happening in the world of, we'll call it mainstream on Yahoo Finance, the markets are barely up. I think we're potentially reaching top end here. Nasdaq's down 0.5%, you can see there. Russell's down 1/3%. Oil down, gold up, and then you get the old good old forex here, Euro USD, not much happening. Same with the pound against the US. But where's the money being made right now? Well, I'll just say these two right here, and there's your foreign FTSE and Nikkei as well, up slightly. So you know where the fun begins. Oh, I always forget this. Ooh, I'm getting backwards. Hello. There you go. There's my screen. Anyways, that's what's going on there. So let's go over to our MotorWave. Alright, so I don't know why, but the Australian USD always seems to be top pick here. You can see there's a slight big move up there. A lot of these are really nothing exciting. Short calls here for the Nasdaq, a slight long call for the oil. A lot of these forex pairs are just going nowhere. It's really tough to trade in these conditions. You can see here USD Japanese yen's rallying a little bit. That's since August 4th. Today is August 11th. So my time here at 11:17 Eastern Standard Time. Asia strengthened a little bit there. You can see some long calls there for Australia as well. Euro Australia short. Anyways, I could spend time, millions of dollars or millions of hours on this. Singapore short, but it is choppy in a rally. Another short there for Singapore. Taiwan short, it's bouncing around and in a decline right there. UK a 10-year shorten, and comparative to the other asset class I spoke of, it's way much better. I'm sorry to say that, but shorten there on the Nasdaq, which is true. Same with the Russell. 2-year is in decline. 5 years in decline. Every time they mention these packages, that eats into the bonds, and it depreciates obviously as they're adding another. I don't know. I'm losing track of all these packages and stimulus that they're adding to the Federal Reserve and the debt of the U.S. U.S. Canada declining there. WTI has declined, hitting a flat. Maybe might buy a long. Do you buy the dip like here from 66 to 74? And here at the low point August 9th, it's already bounced back from 66 to 69. Brent crude, same pattern there. Natural gas seems to be still in a somewhat of a rally. I won't call it a rally, but it's bouncing around since July 25th. Might start to pick up as we get into colder weather. Two shorts though. And then we have soybean. Okay, we got a long here. And I keep saying about the overall inflation call. I just don't see it. Right here, decline. Sugar, another big important one. There is a rally happening potentially here from low point July 13th here at 16 cents all the way up to 19 cents. Woo. And a short here as well. Some of these other currencies are, I don't know. Is it worthwhile going through these? These are excellent. Okay, here's copper, another big one though. Declining, flattening out. It really depends upon the spread of this variant of the global sickness because of the demand on China, because China is the one that drives all this as well, and it seems to be going in a stable pricing mode since August 4th from the trend that I'm seeing there. Australia USD again continues, but shorts abound. The Australian dollar seems to be, I have no idea, but it just seems to be one of the stronger currencies, not so much for the Canadian. Here's the Canadian CHF, though. Swiss franc's starting to move up quite a bit. NASDAQ flat pretty well since July, end of July. Very little movement. It's better as not going down, obviously, but it's definitely not going up. I just think it's petering out from what I'm seeing here, even after all the reports, the quarterly reports. So lots of shorts here, except for one. Here's the SP 500. Again, same pattern as the NASDAQ as well. So doesn't really mean a whole lot. Meanwhile, you're getting rallies in the other currencies that, of course, I'm not allowed to talk about. Decline there in the USD Mexican peso, but it does call short, long, short, whatever. Moving on. Let's see any of the other. Lots of Australia in there. Okay, another important one with a very good status. Look at that decline there of the China 50. It's starting to potentially rally. I can't tell you that. But definitely there's a short call for it. I would not. It's not. It's again. It's that global sickness thing that's affecting them, and that affects the overall demand for industrial metals like copper, as I said. So everything's flat, but who knows where everything's going to go. Deutsche 10-year stable. Again, that's since August 4th. Hong Kong 33. You can see that steady decline. It is stable again since July 28th. We got short, long, short, another long. So who knows? Japanese 225, same thing. Stable, choppy. Singapore, that's in a sort of in a slight rally, but some more shorts coming up. These are really tough to trade, to be honest, with these kind of conditions. Let's see what else we got here. Taiwan decline there. The 10-year bond for the UK stable, but it's calling for some shorts there. I think comparatively to the US, the UK is better off because they're not adding in these trillion-dollar packages. NASDAQ, same thing as I said, very stable, flat. You're just not going to be making money right now. US 30-year declining. That's got to do with those trillion-dollar packages they want to keep adding, infrastructure and this, whatever else, peace, love, and whatever their dumb package name is going to be. Anyways, same thing with the S&P, 2-year, wow, declining again, short term, but it is bouncing back on the 2-year for the U.S. Wow, I don't know what to say about that. There's some trends here, but it just doesn't really excite me as much as other asset classes, the digital currency. We got natural gas has been fairly flat. This could suddenly move up. Soybean, we've already gone over. Really doesn't matter. Yeah, there you go. It's declining and stable. Same with sugar. More shorts on sugar. Here's wheat. Shorts. If you're in an inflation mode, you would not be talking about inflation, but a lot of people like to scaremonger people. Here's corn as well. Okay, slight long there, but again, it's nothing to get all shook up about. Lots of Swiss franc and the rand here. Let's see what that looks like. More pairs here, Forex. These are just, I don't know. Yeah. I think that's about it. Let me just check the gold-silver ratio here. Starting to spike there, especially when you start to see these larger, higher volume there. Should we be concerned? But I'm not saying potentially, but when you start to see this thing rally, it shows you that people are starting to move out of things like the stock market, move into other areas, probably the digital asset currency, as I've said. Brent crude we've already gone through, corn we've gone through, natural gas we've gone through. The other one that surprised people, I purposely keep this at the end here, is USD against the Thai baht. And you can see right there, oh, it started to dip. That's the first time. Look at that rally. It lasted from June 23rd, probably all the way as far back as May, up until now. It's starting to decline. So that's to take notice. And those declines look like they're steepening too. All right, if you like this sort of information, what I would recommend is to go over to our site, get in on the contact, the email newsletter. Just get the the newsletter every day sent to you. Just join here either through the pop-up or contact, and then from there we also is our new, well, I shouldn't say new, but updated server, chat server, quantlabs.info. You can get in on that there as well. No registration needed yet, or maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Anyways, but it's free. Quantlabs.info for that as well. We shall talk to you later. Thanks for watching.